Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're back here with the pit stall. They race every month, but we're back here for the Right Choice Electric 200, and that is also sponsored by Iwraps. Thanks to Joseph Johnson. We appreciate that very much. Coming up also on MaxSpeedTV tonight is the Old Fart Sim Racing League and the Loose Lug Nuts Series. They're having a special event here tonight, so that's in honor of I think it's Michael D'Amico's son that had passed away quite a few years ago, I guess. So that's a pretty good thing. Well, tonight I got a special guest in the booth, the guy that actually came along and we started MaxSpeedTV together, Ed Hewitt. Good to have you back in the booth, Ed.
Hey, Rudy, thank you very much, man. It's good to be here, and I'm so excited here to come back into the booth with you. And we were talking about that a week ago, and I get that time, just sit in the booth with you again and then chat it up and have some fun tonight.
Yes, sir. And this is going to be a good race too here at Texas. This is pretty awesome. Well, let's take a look at the race analytics here before we go too much further. 79-degree air temperature, 90-degree track temperature here for the Gen 6s tonight. They're doing 133 laps. That's 200 miles because this is a 1.5 mile track. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps. Now, they're only running 50% fuel, so that's about 25 to 30 laps on a tank of fuel. So we're going to see many pit stops here tonight. And pit road speed is 50 miles an hour, so it's going to be pretty cool. Lots to talk about, so let's get after it here. Now, tonight's, they do have 2 quick repairs, 1 green, white checkered, if we need it at the end. The main sponsor is Right Choice Electric, and the secondary sponsor is Iwraps, thanks to Joseph Johnson. First place will win it's actually a game frame, and I'm going to show this to you just because, now this is not, if the winner gets this, that will be personalized with the winner's name on it. So that's what the winner gets tonight. That's a very cool prize. I don't know, I think it's some kind of like a name placard of some type, or what do I want to say, a name card or something, and they're very cool. So it will be personalized with the guy's car on there, and it's very dynamic and everything. Very cool looking first place prize right there. Second place will get a $25 iRacing credit, and third place and the least incident points will receive a pit stall Premier Driver t-shirt. So, and they are beautiful looking t-shirts too. Oh man, I don't have a picture of one to show you, but they are beautiful looking t-shirts. So that's what's on tap for tonight. So somebody's going to come out of here with some pretty nice prizes tonight, Ed.
Oh my God! Can I get a couple?
No kidding.
Yeah, that just sounds awesome. What their organization they do for the drivers and have something out there for them.
Yep.
I mean, I know we go by points or we go by somebody dishes a donation or something so a driver could win something.
Yeah.
So they're getting something out of the race itself.
Right.
That's just awesome.
Yep. Yeah, because they don't race for points here. There is no the guy that leads the most laps or anything like that. Now there is that one there. The guy that finishes with the least amount of incident gets one of them pit stall t-shirts. That is really cool. If a guy can finish this race without having any incident or the least amount of incidents of anybody, gets that shirt. So, man, it's going to be interesting. Well, we got a lot of drivers in here, 23 total right now that have turned laps on the track. Now, I don't know if there'll be more coming here right directly, but we're about 4 minutes away from qualifying. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Dave's in chat there. Hey, Dave, how you doing? All right, well, we're just about ready to cut away for the national anthem here, folks. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the national anthem, and that will be when qualifying starts. So we'll be right back with that. So stay with us, folks. Don't go anywhere.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land? Another praise in the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave? In the home of the
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started. A lot of beautiful looking cars out here. We were looking at them here a little while ago. Just beautiful looking cars. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like under the lights, Ed. There, because we will go into nighttime.
Oh, you're gonna get such a nice glare off the top of these, you know, the hood, the top of the car, and the back trunk. Definitely
Yep.
the back trunk. You know what I mean? It's gonna look gorgeous.
I'm going to update Trading Paints one more time just to make sure I do have everybody's car. Now, I did get a kind of a little bit of an inside from a couple of the drivers. Sean Wilder said the guy to look out for tonight's going to be Daniel Holloway. He's pretty good, you know, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye on him. But there's a lot of other drivers that are going to be pretty good out there too. Another one was Troy Rafford. We'll keep an eye out for him too. David Anderson's always good. Tim Lee, Chris Whitaker. Now, Chris Whitaker, he is bad to the bone, this guy. I'm telling you, you wait. Chris Whitaker. Oh, Bobby Summers just put it to the top of the leaderboard. And Timothy Trowbridge beat him. Wow, they're changing it up. Brandon Hearn to the second.
David Anderson's on the top of the board now.
Very cool. They're, yeah, I was just checking in. Well, David Anderson went to the top of the leaderboard, but let me tell you, Dave's having connection issues. I don't know that. It always seems like the poor guy, he just can't get a break with that connection thing.
Oh, that's too bad.
I've seen him like leading the race and maybe running in second or something like that and drop out. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, what a bummer. Yeah, watch Chris Whitaker. You know, I'll tell you what, the guy's nobody to mess with on the track. He is pretty phenomenal.
And we'll look out for him on the track.
Yeah. Hondo Co, that's another one. That's another one. He's pretty
You got a
awesome
favorite
too.
tonight, Rudy? You got a favorite tonight?
Well, I'm gonna put my money on Bobby Summers. Bobby Summers is pretty awesome. Even though Daniel Holloway's my buddy, Bobby Summers, he's just got that something special that really kind of hits me. That I think he's going to run really well here tonight.
Okay, I'm just going to pick a random driver up out of the field because I really don't know these drivers that well, but I'm going to pick that Tim Lee there. I mean, I watched him earlier. He looked like he was doing some good laps out there.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah, he won one of the recruitment races here just a few weeks ago. Tim Lee did. Last week, I think it was last week. I think I seen on Facebook that he had won one of the races. Now, Troy Radford won. I believe it was last night. He won one of their practice races. And Daniel, I talked to Daniel Holloway, and Daniel says that he thinks Troy Radford's going to be the voice to be reckoned with out here tonight. So I guess we're all going to be learning something tonight.
I guess we will.
Yeah, we're going to see who's going to run well here and who's not.
They're going to show us they're going to have a good race, and we're going to keep it simple. And we're going to keep it green.
Yep.
We hope, anyways.
Well, they're doing really well here in qualifying. I'm really impressed with this. They're making passes and they're running nice and clean. I haven't seen anybody wreck yet, but
right. I mean, that's what it's about. I mean, just get out there and keep it clean and just drive your race. I always say that every time we go to a track, really drive your race. Don't drive somebody else's race. It's your car. You know what's going to go in the turns. You know how it's going to come out of the turns, and that's my biggest thing. You know what I mean? Don't run nobody over. It's not even worth it.
Yep. Well, I want to get a guy up here and talk to him real quick, and let's see what he's got to say. Troy Radford, you got a copy?
I do, gentlemen. How are you doing tonight?
We're
Good,
doing
Troy.
real well. Well, we're hearing reports that you're going to be the guy to beat out here tonight.
I appreciate whoever's saying that, but it's one of those that, on a race like this, I'm going to sit back at the beginning. I didn't even put down a qualifying lap, so I just kind of want to chill back a little bit, and we get a long race here, so I got two fast repairs. I'd like to save both of them, you know?
Oh, definitely. Well, so you're going to just ride in the back for the first part of the race and then work your way up through the field in the second half, right?
Yeah, something like that. So my game plan, just in case it goes long green flag run, I never want to get caught too far back, so I'll kind of let the field get spread out a little bit, and then I'll start kind of picking my way forward if I can.
Very good. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Troy. Go get him, man.
Yeah, and another thing, Troy, drive your race. Don't drive somebody else's race, man. If you're gonna win this thing, you drive how you drive. You know what I mean? Just take your time, and like you said, you're gonna work up to the field anyways, and I think you're gonna be good.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep, thank you.
All right. We got a couple of guys that are coming in a little bit late here. Todd Poston come in a little bit late. Let's talk to, real quick here, let's talk to Tim Trowbridge. Tim, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tim, second on the leaderboard there in qualifying. What's the plan?
Survive.
Oh, survive.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Okay, do you think starting in the front's the place to be to survive, or do you think maybe you might want to rethink that and kind of go to the back?
I know it's going to be quite a long race. I was going to try and see how the first couple laps played out, see if it's pretty crazy up front. If it is, I want to fall back. But if I can get up front early and kind of lead the pace, I would not be upset.
Well, I got to ask you one question that always bothers me about this track right here. Pit road entrance. It sneaks up on you really quick, kind of like Atlanta. You know, you go into turn 3, and if you're not off that throttle and hard onto the brakes, you're going to blow pit road. So, have you been practicing your pit road entrance?
I've practiced a little bit. We'll see if it was enough. To be honest, I haven't been racing a lot of asphalt lately, and I'm trying to get back in the groove. But being able to put it up on the front row, it kind of tells me I'm not too far out of the groove lately.
Yeah, well, very good. Well, nice qualifying effort. You're going to be starting on the outside of the front row. So the best of luck to you, Tim, and go get that win.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tim, and have a good race. And like I said, man, clean air is always the best. And you get up in that front and get clean air, you'll run away with the race.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right, man. All right. Well, we're short on time to talk to another driver, but looks like David Anderson may have got his connection fixed. I hope.
Oh, that'd be awesome for that driver, Rudy. So he can at least run this race.
Yeah, he's such a good driver, and he's always dealing with connection issues. I mean, when I was down there talking to him just a few minutes ago, there he was like, "Oh man, my connection's going bad again. Oh, not again." It upsets him, you know.
I don't blame that driver, you know what I mean? Because it is upsetting, man. It'd be like me and you get out there, we start, qualifying. We're in good position, maybe to win the race, and all of a sudden you lose the connection. Man, I get so upset with that.
I know it. Well, they're in a driver's meeting right now, so looks like everybody has qualified that is going to qualify. We got about 5 non-qualifiers in the back. David Cox, Douglas Wysocki, Troy Radford said he's not going to qualify, Cade Green, and Doug Johnson. So we've got 5 non-qualifiers, and it looks like that wraps up qualifying.
Now, coming into this race at Texas, do you think that's a wise choice to just sit in the back and see what goes on up towards the front? And I don't know. Sometimes when I go to a race like this, and like Atlanta, I like to qualify. Even if I qualify like maybe 10th or 15th, that's good. I don't want to be way in the back, because then you lose spots because you can't catch up. You know what I mean? Once those leaders get that fresh air, man, it's really hard to catch those cars.
Oh yeah. All right, well, here we go to pit road. What did I do here? Whoopsie. Okay, we're good. All right, let's run down through the qualifying order here then. Oh man, no, don't do that. Thank you. Sorry, I'm gonna fire that cameraman. David Anderson takes the pole at 28.681. Congratulations him for grabbing the pole. Timothy Trowbridge will start on the outside. Bobby Summers in 3rd. Tim Lee will start 4th. Pondo Cove 5th. Daniel Holloway, racing for the Candy Shack Motorsports guys, going to be starting 6th. Jason Eisenhower 7th. Chris Mefford will be 8th. Brandon Herndon 9th. Brandon Mefford 10th. Chris Whitaker will start 11th. Sean Wilder 12th. Nate DeFayette will start 13th. Anthony Poston, another one of the Candy Shack guys, will start back in 14th. John Johnson, this is the owner. He is the one that's running the league. He will be starting in 15th. And J.R. Johnson, no relation to John, will be starting 16th. Tom Labar 17th. Rick Cadote 18th. David Gainforth 19th. Troy Rafford 20th. He's the guy we got to watch out for tonight. These guys are the guys in the back here that did not qualify. Cade Green in 21st. Doug Wysocki 22nd. Doug Johnson 23rd. David Cox 24th. That's the end of the field. There we go. So we have great congratulations to David Anderson for grabbing that pole. That's really awesome.
He has some fast laps there, Rudy, for sure.
Yeah. I don't like that pit road camera. I didn't check that at the beginning.
I had to widen mine out a little bit. there we go. The pace car is rolling them down off pit road here onto the track.
Yep. The old snake begins down pit road, getting everybody out here on the track. Oh, it's going to be fun. This is actually, I think, the first time I broadcasted a race on the new repaved surface. So this is going to be fun.
Oh, it should be. They did a nice job. I mean, redoing this track. It looks, this looks awesome.
Yes, sir. Brand new pavement on here. Let's get her dirtied up, guys. Let's get some potholes in the corners and make the bounces in the corner. No, I'm kidding. All right, Ed, you want to get them going with the boogity, boogity, boogity?
You better believe it, buddy.
All right, get them going there, brother.
Okay, gentlemen, let's straighten those belts out here. Bow Racing here. The pit, let's see, our car drives into pit road here, our pace car, waiting for that green flag to drop.
Green, green, green.
Green, 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 gentlemen. Let's go racing.
No boogity, boogity, boogity? Oh.
I forgot that one.
It's all right.
We'll get him next time, Rudy.
Yeah, there you go. All right, down into the corner they go. Good run here. David Anderson with a little bit of a pull away there. And we got a battle for second. Here comes Bobby Summers. If you remember, that was my pick to win here tonight.
Yeah, it sure was, Rudy.
Yeah, oh, look at that, right up on the back. Man, he drove it in there deep. Anderson's going to lead this lap.
He's looking to lead that lap, ain't he?
Wow, look at that. I'm telling you, Summers is on rails here tonight. Anderson trying to come back on here. Comes Pondo Co. into third. Picking up a couple positions already. And here's a guy to watch for, Daniel Holloway. He's working his way. He's looking to the inside. Guys catching the apron there. Jason Eisenhower caught the apron. Boy, you got to stay away from that apron.
Oh, definitely you do. That will throw your front tires for a loop.
Into the corner they go. Summers in the lead.
Holloway looking on the back bumper.
Yeah, definitely watch Holloway because, man, I'm telling you what, he was kind of one of the favorites to win here tonight. I heard a lot of the guys talking, saying, man, he's going to be the guy to watch. And he is a good racer. So, you know, that all accounts for something.
Summers still pulling off the lead here so far.
Yeah, Daniel's got a great reputation for getting wins, so definitely want to watch him. Tim Lee into seventh. He's dropped back from fourth place. And Chris Whitaker picking up 3 positions already. That's another guy to keep your eye on right there. Brandon Herndon in ninth. And Chris Mefford falls back to 10th. That is your top 10. Now, there was a car I really told Nate that I liked, Nate DeFayette. Oh, my gosh, I love that paint job on that car. That is
all the way, pulls it up in the 4th spot now, moving forward.
Oh, yeah, he is coming. It takes a few laps sometimes to get the heat build up in these tires, Ed, to make sure that they're going to have good grip in the corners and stuff. So, you know, once they've got that heat build up in there, it's good. This is going to become a pretty interesting race here. And see who can handle the changes, the tire changes that's going to happen, and the track changes. Because the longer the race goes, the more rubber they get laid down in the corners, and it really makes a difference.
Oh, it sure does. You know, I like his line. He's running that low line, and some of these cars are just jumping up on the more higher line than he is. He's just running a good line. He's really moving forward here.
Yep. Well, since David Anderson led the first lap, it's been Bobby Summers out front leading this race and showing the way. So I'm telling you, Bobby Summers, that's why I picked him, because that's just the kind of aggressiveness you need to get out front and get that clean air, Ed.
Oh, yeah, 10-4 on that. I just noticed that he come up off that turn really wide there. I thought he was going to have the wall there, but he saved it. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, Anderson blinking a little bit.
Oh
Again,
yeah, he sure is.
having connection issues. I hope they get that sorted out. Wow, that made
Holloway's
Pondo
looking on the
Cove-
inside here.
Yep, Holloway side by side with Pondo Co.
Oh,
Those guys
yep, he's
race
gonna get it.
together every week.
Oh, Anderson's pulling it
Yeah.
over.
He did, yeah. I don't tough break.
Oh, we have a caution.
Oh, and I think that's because he was off the track right there. Nobody wrecked.
Yep. Okay. Should have pulled it down the pit road.
I don't think was it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it had to have been Dave Anderson because he pulled it back up onto the track. Yeah, when he was blinking right here, I'm trying to stay on him, but with him blinking so bad, when he pulled off the track and then come back up onto the racing surface, it threw the caution.
Oh yeah, 10-4, Rudy.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, he went off the track there, and with him blinking like that, oh man, what a bummer! And then he stopped. He stopped on the backstretch. Yeah, that's what brought the caution out. So.
Okay, Rudy, so we got 9 laps, and what would you do? You take all 4, or you just take the 2 right side, or maybe 2 left?
No,
Take
not
all
with these
4,
cars.
right?
All 4.
Yeah, 10-4.
And they'll be coming in.
All right, let's see if Summers can get out there first.
Here they come.
Long ways down pit road.
Yes, it is. Now it's going to be who can race off a pit road and be out there first. Anderson does go a lap down. I'm sure he's probably trying to figure out why his connection issue and get that sorted out, because this is not a time. You know, it always seems like it hits when you're out there leading or you're battling for the lead or something. That's when it seems to hit him, you know. And I feel so bad for Dave. I don't know. I don't know if there's any more that he can do about that, you know.
Right.
Well, Bobby Summers out first as everybody comes off of pit road, and Pondo Co. second. So we're going to talk to somebody. We're going to have to make it kind of quick here. Let's see if we can get Daniel Holloway on the horn. Daniel, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, you're moving up through the field pretty nice, but I'm sure you were probably hoping for maybe a little longer green flag run to try to get up there into second. That battle with Pondo Co. was looking pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good. Just trying to get a good rhythm. That's the key, and trying to get a green flag pit stop going. See how these tires are tonight. So,
Right.
but I think it goes into the lights tonight. I think I'm not sure,
Yep.
but there's gonna
Yes,
have
it
more
will.
grip, so you might have more excitement.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna look beautiful because I have yet to see Texas under the lights, so I can't wait. I can't
Well,
wait.
Here you go.
Yeah,
I really like your line, Daniel. You're really doing a good job by keeping that car low and coming up off the high side when you come up off the turns. Because I'm watching some of these, our leader, he almost lost it, our leader did, because he got a little wide up on top there. But you're holding a good line, and good luck tonight, man, because your car is really moving.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I saw him. I thought maybe he did bounce off the wall, but turn 2 is the tricky turn to come out there, so you can
Yeah.
push hard or get a good line coming out. So I'm just trying to get my rhythm and try to hit my marks. So that's the key. If
Yep.
somebody's faster than me, I'll let them go. I was going to go 3 wide, but it's too early in the race for that.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. We know
Take
how
your
that
time.
works
It's a
out,
long
don't we,
race.
Daniel?
Yeah, we do.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
good luck.
Very good. I was kind of afraid Bobby Summers was going to be the guy to beat here tonight, but they were saying Troy Rafford or Daniel Holloway. Well, Daniel's on the move, but
He sure is. Like I said, Rudy, I was watching this line. He runs a
Yeah.
smooth line. Like he said, man, once you get in that car and you get on this track, it's about taking your time and getting your right
Yeah.
mark, where to hit on each mark and each turn to get you through it. I mean, I'm a kind of driver that I will save my tires. You know what I mean? I'll
yeah.
keep running. If you got a nice green run and you can catch these guys, because they're going to burn their tires up quicker than you are because you're saving your equipment.
Yeah.
And we talk about that every time we go to races,
Mhm.
about saving the equipment, saving your tires, to the end, because I'm just kind of those kind of drivers, I guess.
Yep. Well, it'll be interesting to see here. I think they should get the 1 to go signal right here, and we're going to be going green flag racing next time by.
10-4, Rudy. Oh, get him going, Rudy, this time.
Yes, sir. We're restarting on lap 13. And the only one that Doug Johnson actually took his car behind the wall. I'm not sure. He started late, and he was like 6 laps down when he come out on the track. I don't know if he's maybe having some problems or something. I don't know. I hope everything's okay, but we're going to get him fired back up here. 22 drivers, and the only one that's laps down right now is David Anderson. So 21 of them on the lead lap as we get ready to go back green.
Oh, that's awesome. Good field. I mean, nobody's gotten taken out. That's awesome.
And guys, they do run recruitment races every now and then for this league. So if you look for the pit stall, they do have recruitment races in the hosted section. Gosh, I don't know, several nights a week. Join in with these guys and race it up with them, and maybe they'll get you in here. So, all right, here we go. Pace car's just about ready to make that hard left turn. Bobby Summers ready to hit the loud pedal. Pace car's in. They always go on green. Summers holding them back, and green flag's in the air. Here we go. Back racing here in Texas. Pondo Co makes a big jump on the outside.
He's going to take that inside look.
Yes. He led that lap. I'll tell you what, Pondo's a pretty good racer. He's a real racer in real life. So that
Holloway
really...
on the apron. Holloway on the apron. Gets loose.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's loose. Oh, he got rear-ended. He got rear-ended right
and
there.
no caution.
No caution.
No caution.
Oh, my boy.
Let's
that's
go back
upsetting.
and see what happened to Holloway on this start. It looked like somebody got into the back of him or something.
Yeah, he got rear-ended there, but he got out on their apron there, Rudy, and lost control of the car a little bit, and then he got rear and got ran over.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch us here. Let's see what happens. Beans, we're still under green. Okay, actually almost got into the back of Bobby Summers. Oh, okay, he got loose in the corner.
Bobby
Got down
Summers
on
going to
that.
take our lead up front here, Rudy.
Okay. But yeah, that's where it happened right there. And then he got tagged in the back, and then he hit the wall. Oh my gosh. So, but he's going and still on the lead lap, but he's about to get lapped here before much longer.
Oh, he got some really front damage on that car.
Yeah, he's going to probably have to
hard wall.
go to pit road, get a reset, and be back out there. But he doesn't want to go a lap down if at all possible, you know?
Yeah, definitely. It might have to go back. He might be a lap down, time is said and done. I mean, it doesn't matter if you went pitted or not, Rudy, he's still going to be a lap down. So stay out as far as you can. If the car doesn't have the speed, then I go use that fix and get back on the track. And if you can make that, get a caution, you get that lap back.
Yep. Well, you were talking about Tim Lee there at the beginning of the race. Here he is, 4th place. He's back into 4th. He had kind of drifted back there at the beginning of the race, but he's back up in the hunt now. So Chris Whitaker, I was telling you to kind of keep an eye on him. Look at this. He's up to 3rd.
3rd, yeah, I see that, Rudy.
Picking up 8 positions. Pondo, man.
Pondo just come up a little high there. He dropped it right back down.
Yep. It kind of looks like these guys can just about put that car anywhere they want to go on the track, you know. I mean, I think this resurfaced Texas here might make for some really good racing.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, he's really putting it down here right now, trying to stay with Bobby Summers. And they're going to be coming up on, the leader's going to be coming up on Daniel Holloway here to put him a lap down before much longer. Daniel's really losing a lot of time out there right now with that damage.
Oh, yeah, I see our leaders coming there. Yep.
Yeah, he's coming up on him pretty quick. He's just a few seconds behind him. I mean, gosh, maybe a couple seconds, maybe, something like that. Less than a second, actually. Less than a second. Yep. So Holloway will go a lap down. Looks like we got a couple of guys that dropped out. Brandon Herndon and David Anderson both out of the race. Wow. And Pondoco looking to the outside here, Ed.
Yeah, I see him, man. He wants to lead that race, and he's
sure
trying
does.
to get past him, man. But it's be hard unless he's on that low side.
Yep. I'm going to tell you, Bobby Summers is good. I've seen him in some races, and Wow.
Timmy,
wow.
is Timmy going to get there? He's going to take that third position. He might the next turn, man. We come into turn 3.
Yep.
Let's see if we can hold him off.
Not going to be able to do it. Chris Waker's
Not this
gonna
time,
hold
no.
him
He
off.
didn't.
Yeah.
No, he can't hold him off. So.
All right. Well, here comes the leaders coming up on Daniel Holloway and another driver there, the number 62 of Nate DeFayette. He's going to go a lap down as well.
Oh, he sure
What
is.
happened to DeFayette? Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, close call right there. Wow. Yeah, I'll bet you Holloway is not too... He's probably not too happy right now the way that all went down. But he's just going to have to ride it out here, and hopefully a caution will get him back on the lead lap.
Yeah, it should, Rudy. We get a
Yep.
caution. He'll be back on the lead lap. Yep.
I forgot. Oh, boy, look at this. It's getting interesting up here. Sean Wilder's up here now.
Yeah, I see Wilder up there. Yep.
Oh, my gosh. Following Jason Eisenhower. As these guys all clear Daniel Holloway there. Lap
Whoa,
car.
look at Wilder, man.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
he's making
he's
a
putting
move
it
here.
down. Oh, my gosh. He's still battling side by side with Jason Eisenhower. He is going to clear Jason, though.
Yeah, he's going to clear him now.
Very good. I'll tell you, these guys are some awesome racers right here. They are truly awesome racers. And these are like the cream of the crop right here. These are some of the best drivers I know. And I know most of them. I'd say 90% of them and how they race, you know. So you're seeing some of the great drivers in iRacing right here.
He's going to try to get Throwbridge there, man. Out of sync here if he can catch him.
Well, hey, Mrs. Cuda, man. How you doing? Yeah, Trowbridge and then Sean Wilder. So these guys, they've got a little bit of ground to make up here. But at least we're staying green for now and doing really good. Go back in the field here. Tom Labar back in 12th place, picking up 5 positions.
Midford's looking in the inside here.
Oh, we got a caution.
Uh-oh, there we go.
J.R. Johnson going around. Let's go see what happened to J.R. It looks like he was by himself here. He may have just lost it on his own. The bad thing about Texas is that backstretch, and it catches a lot of people off guard. And when you come out, yeah, see, he was really high going into turn 1. And it looked like his efforts to try to keep it off of the wall wasn't successful. Did bounce off the wall and spun right in front of traffic right there. But luckily, nobody got into him. But boy, he took a heck of a hit. Well, now these guys he did toe to pit road because he took such a hit. This is good for Daniel Holloway. He can go to pit road, get that car fixed up as the leader brings them all down. And get that car fixed up, and I don't know if he'll be the way by. I think Nate DeFayette will be. But at least he'll have his car fixed up and be able to run with these guys. You know, that's
exactly.
the thing.
Yep.
If we get the next caution, then maybe he'll be the lucky guy to get that way by. See, now they both stayed out. Well, they have to stay out, I should say. But they'll be able to come to pit road. All right, so Bobby Summers again comes off of pit road first. Definitely the guy to beat out here tonight, I think. Now, I don't see... Oh, there. Yeah, he is in here. All right, we got Bobby Summers in the booth with us. Bobby, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Bobby, you were my pick to win tonight. I'm telling you what, man, you got one heck of a rocket ship under you.
Yeah, she feels good. I'm looking for some long runs here, and I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, well, we need to get past about 13 laps of green flag. You know.
I hear that.
Yeah, but now that you've kind of experienced what the car feels like, and you said it feels really good out there, can you break away from this field?
I'm trying. As you see on the back, I try to go a little lower to break the draft. But hopefully, if we get some long runs in here, I think we ought to be able to. Yeah.
Well, I think the one you're going to have to watch for is that guy right behind you, Chris Whitaker. Man, he is bad to the bone, so keep an eye on him. I think you've raced with him before, haven't you, Bobby?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And he's pretty good. So, but you're doing awesome out there, man. I think clean air's king, and I don't think you'll argue that fact, do you?
Not at all.
Yeah, clean air is really important in these cars. Since the last couple of builds have really made that pretty apparent that clean air is where you want to be. So now that you got yourself in the front, you're going to stay in the front, aren't you?
That's the goal, bud. Yep, yeah. Stay up here, lead them all.
That's right. Well, yeah, that's a nice cart or poster or whatever that is that he is going to have made up of your car and stuff. That is so awesome for the winter.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's pretty sweet. I like it. Yeah. I'm hoping to bring one home tonight.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. Yeah, he's ready to bring home a win, Ed.
That's good. That's what you have to do. You know what I mean? If he's going to stay out front and he's going to lead some races, man, it looks like he might have this tied up. He's pretty fast, and I like his tone. I like how he drives on the track, and he's keeping it together. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. If you want to win this race, you're going to keep it together.
Oh. All right, looks like the lights are out, Ed, so get them going this time, brother.
You bet, buddy.
Thank you so much, Ed, for helping out tonight, man. That's really awesome. It's good to have you back in the booth again with me.
I might be here more often than you think.
Well, as I've said before, Ed and I are the ones that started MaxSpeedTV 8 years ago. And it's hard to believe it's been 8 years, ain't it, Ed?
Yes, it is. It's been a while.
Man, we started it together, and we did a lot of races together there for a long time. And I think you kind of got bored of it, didn't you?
Well, I got so much on my plate with work and trying to do this. I mean, I don't mind doing this if I get the time, and then I enjoy being in the booth with you. You know that you're like my brother, man. And and in my eyes, we are brothers. And you know what I mean. Yep. So
I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, I just love being up here, and I like commentating with you. I mean, so all right, let's get this race going and
get them going.
Before I get all teary up on you. Anyways, Rudy, we're waiting for our pace car to dive in the pit road there, and we get this thing rocking. Gentlemen, make sure your belts are really tight, and here we go. Pace car dives into that pit road there. Green flag waves, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogie. Let's go racing.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Ed. Oh, Pondo Co. What happened to Pondo?
Oh my God! What happened there? Uh-oh. Did he get on the apron? I don't know. Let's look at the replay.
Well, yeah, let's go look at it here. I think he got hit from behind. I think I probably shouldn't say that till I look at it. Let's see what happened here on this restart. He I don't know if he got hit from behind or not.
Oh, let's see what happened here. Yeah, I mean, it was in the third spot, man. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, he kind of checked up a little. Oh, he got on the grass. Oh, he caught that grass, and that did it right there. Just catching that grass. And he come back up onto the track right in front of him.
Oh, lost it right there. Yep. Oh, what
man.
A hard hit into that wall. Tore that front of that car all to pieces.
Yeah, it was, man. Well, good news for Daniel Holloway. He'll be able to get back on the lead lap now.
Yep, there you go.
Man.
I bet he's happy about that.
Oh, yeah. You can bet on that. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys are not going to pit. So
I wouldn't pit, man. We haven't even gone nowhere yet. I mean, we just got our
yeah,
tires just warmed up a little bit. So
these guys are faking it like they're going to come down. So let's see if we can get a guy I haven't talked to in quite a while. Tim Lee, you got a copy?
I do, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. The car's looking good for you tonight.
Oh yeah, Texas is my home originally, so I always try to do good here.
Well, okay, you know it. I know it. Everybody else out there knows it. Clean air is king. So getting yourself to the front to get in that clean air, man, it's going to be rough because you got some pretty competitive guys up ahead of you. Can you do it?
Oh yeah, the key is 1 and 2 saving tires, and hopefully everything at the end with the last 20 or so works out, and you're up here, you can make some moves.
Now, I know everybody's kind of really anticipating a long green flag run because they want to see what the tire wear is, one, okay, on this new surface, and two, they want to see how much better the car's going to handle on older tires.
So the tires, we ran probably 80 laps the other night, and we're good on 30 laps for about 65% if you do it right on the right front. But the transition and the weather is going to be interesting too because the track's going to cool down. So it's only going to get better.
Exactly.
So Tim, hang on, Rudy. So Tim, I don't know you personally because I'm come back from MaxSpeedTV because me and Rudy been here doing this for 8 years. We when it started MaxSpeedTV. So you're my favorite tonight. So you're going to prove me that you're going to win this race.
Well, I'm going to do everything I can to prove you right.
Okay, good. Sounds good, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, good luck out there, Tim.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy the broadcast. I am.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Good.
All right. Very good. So, Bobby Summers, they're still waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car, but guys are getting caught up here. Well, it was good. Daniel Holloway is back on the tail end of the lead lap now, Ed. He's going to come in and he's going to get some fresh tires on it. Him and Pondo Co coming in together. I think that's a good
you know what?
call.
If you're gonna, I was gonna say that, Rudy. You probably do like I would do if I'm in a race and I'm gonna be a lap down. Guess what? I'm gonna get fresh tires. I might gonna slip my tires when I on that restart, and you know what I mean. Anything could happen. So that's a right choice for him.
Oh yeah, and the good news for Pondo Co. He is coming off pit road with a fresh car.
Oh, so, good for him. Yep.
Yeah, everybody's good to go now. So. We still got 19 cars on the lead lap. The only one that's not on the lead lap is J.R. Johnson. And J.R. is going to be starting 20th. 2 laps down. Excuse me. Wow, 2 laps down.
I wonder what happened. Do you remember what happened to him, Rudy? I know he did something.
No, I do not.
Did he want the driver to hit the wall there? I can't remember. I remember seeing that car crinkled in the back. That's all I can remember.
All right, we should get the lights out this time by here.
10-4.
Sean Wilder coming down pit road. Kind of an, I don't know, unscheduled pit stop unless he's planning on maybe doing the same thing there that Daniel Holloway and Pondo Co did. He'll be back there racing with them back there in 19th position when he comes off of pit road.
So, I think what he did is go down the pit road, put some more fuel in that car, you know what I mean? So you get a longer run.
Get on a different pit sequence than everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I like that idea.
We're going to go around one more time, Rudy. All right, pace car lights are off this time.
Yes, sir. Bobby Summers going to bring him to the green. Chris Whitaker on the outside as they come around here. Pace car will head to pit road. We're going to get back underway here starting on lap 35 here tonight at Texas. So we got just a little less than 100 to go.
Hey, my brother, get him going.
Sir. Pace car heads in. Waiting on that green flag. Bobby Summers bringing him to the line. Whitaker again, like I said, watch out for him. He's on the outside. Good racer. Here we go. Back to green. And Whitaker led that lap just a little bit on the outside there. He got that lead, but Summers comes right back on the inside. Oh, boy, I don't know. Whitaker might have the line. Nope. No, he does not have the line. We just had somebody plow the wall there. Rick Cadotte, and no caution. Let's go back and see what happened to Rick Cadotte on that start. That was absolutely horrible hit right there. And no caution for it. All right, they got the green. Not sure exactly what happened there. It was like he just went straight into turn one. Unless he had something break or... nobody's around. It looks like the car got loose and he bounced off of a couple. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what a hit. So Rick Cadotte taking it. Wow.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of crazy, those restarts in it. The tires are still they're not hot enough yet to do all that.
Well, I'm not sure, but he got into a couple other drivers there. We got Sean Wilder, Pondo Coe, and Rick Cadotte all on pit road. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but yeah, there was some contact. So there'll be some guys sitting on pit road for a little while. And Bobby Summers, good lead. Chris Medford in second now. Looking good and strong. He's come from 8th place to 2nd, so he's moving up through. He did get by Chris Whitaker. Whitaker might have said, you know what, I'm going to save my tires a little bit here and not race quite so hard, because that's what's going to win this race tonight, Ed. Who can save their tires for that late race run?
Oh, definitely. And we always talk about that, you know, just like saving the equipment. We always talk about that. Every race we go to. Save your equipment, and at the end you're going to realize, man, I just won this race because I did the right thing. And you know what I mean, my pit crew did the right thing. And just like I said, drive the track, don't let the track drive you.
Yep. Jason Eisenhower gets around Tim Lee, and here comes Troy Radford. Now, there was some big news about Troy Radford being a kind of a ringer here tonight. Let's see if he can do it. He's come from 20th place to 5th and about to get 4th from Jason Eisenhower.
Oh, he sure is. He got the line for that.
Man, look at that run. Eisenhower kind of trapped on the outside, and that let Tim Lee get right back around Eisenhower.
Yeah, we're still early in the race, so I think Tim will be all right.
Sure. Cade Green now, coming from 21st to 8th. This is a battle between him and Brandon Mefford. We got a couple Meffords in here. Chris Mefford and Brandon Mefford.
Brandon Mefford looking on the inside there.
Yeah, he's taking a look, and look at Holloway making his presence known into the top 10.
Wow,
he was
man,
a lap down
he's on a roll.
Laps ago.
You got to teach him to stay away from the apron, though.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was inside. I think he got ran over. He's going to make this pass right look easy.
They're going to make it 3 wide on the backstretch here. Wow, they were looking at it, but it looks like Brandon Mefford said, no, I don't want no part of that. Holloway going to make that pass complete.
Yeah, he sure does.
Wow, he is moving, isn't he?
He sure is, Rudy. He wants to get back to the front.
You bet. That's the place to be up here in the front. Chris Mefford looking strong. He's passed up some great drivers to get where he's at right now. Troy Radford into 4th. I'm not going to count Troy out of this at all because, man, everybody's saying he's going to be the guy to beat her. Even Holloway said he's going to be the guy to beat. So
right, yes.
But I think his efforts might stall out a little bit once he gets to Bobby Summers, because Bobby Summers is really hooked up and going here tonight. And again, talking about that clean air, Ed, he's got it.
Yeah, he sure does.
I mean, this is what it's all about, getting that car to clean air. A little bit of a gap there from 6th back to 7th. Looking back from 6th place, you see quite a gap back to Cade Green. Almost a full second.
if I was Holloway, I think I would follow Green and then try to get us up there. You know, that draft. You know what I mean? Can stay in the draft. May give him a little push there.
Yep, Holloway.
But Holloway's going to look on the inside here, so we'll see. He's got a fast car.
Yes, he does. And don't forget, Ed, he stopped and took fresh tires.
Right,
remember?
Exactly. Yep.
He's got about 6 lap newer tires than Cade Green does. So he made that pass easy. Oh,
Green
Cade
just bumped him in the rear end there.
Yep. Cade got out of shape and he just lost that position by doing that. Man, that was a close call. Well,
I guess they don't want to stay off his rear end tonight.
Yep. Tom Labar and Pondo Co. take a behind the wall.
Oh,
Dang.
boy.
So we're down to 15 drivers left on the lead lap. Last one is David Gainforth. And I know why David's not running quite as well as he should be, because he doesn't have his Mr. Bubble on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he always runs a Mr. Bubble car. That's why he's not running very well.
Go get that car.
I got to pick on David. He's a good racer. Well, Summers starting to break away a little bit there. Him and Chris Mefford breaking away. And we got a battle for third now, heating up here. Tim Lee taking a look to the inside of Troy Rafford. I don't know if he's going to make that pass complete. He's got the line. He's got the inside. And Troy's going to let him go.
Oh, nice, Rudy.
Yeah, good job. Well, you know, I think, Ed, all these guys want to see a little bit of a green flag run here to see how the tire wear is going to be and see what the car is going to feel like once they get a few laps on their tires.
You know, Holloway just passed Whitaker now for that next spot. He's on the move.
Yeah.
He's on the move.
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Whitaker's going to look on the inside. Oh, we're going to do a little racing dice here. But no,
Oh.
Holloway's going to hold him off.
Yep. Whitaker's chickened out on that one. Well, now that put Mefford right on his tail, and he's going to have to try. He's going to have to work really hard to get away from Mefford. Mefford, oh man, I think there was some contact there in the corner.
Oh, it could have been.
Yeah, Mefford's got a little bit deeper. He drives in a little deeper than Chris Whitaker does. But you know, the secret about this car that I've found out myself, and this is only my opinion. Okay, I'm not going by what anybody says out there. This is just my opinion. If you back off early, go into the corner easy, you can come out of the corner with a lot more throttle, you know? And that's the way these cars have been since the dawn of time. You know, easy in and hard out. That's the way that was kind of like always my rule of thumb. And I can't remember somebody told me that many years ago. And I've always kind of lived by that, you know, easy into the corners, back off maybe just a few feet earlier than you normally would, and then you can get back in the throttle a lot quicker.
Right, exactly, Rudy.
Oh, yeah, David, sorry, man. Oh, Frank, yeah, you're watching the old farts race? Yeah, Roger Wagner's covering that for me while I do the pit stall, and he does a pretty good job, man. Him and Dwayne LaPrade over there helping him out. So, yeah, they do a pretty awesome job. Is that race over already, Frank? Gosh, it may be over. They're pretty good racers. They don't have a whole lot of caution. And we're staying green right now, but looking at the caution count here, we have had 3 cautions and 5 lead changes. So it's been pretty interesting. Take a look at the weather while we're right here, while these guys are green. The track is starting to cool down, Ed. We're starting to get into the nighttime here. The lights will be snapping on. I think they already are on. But the lights will be coming on, and we're going to be under the lights here before long. Going to make a big difference on how this track reacts.
Yeah, it sure is. It's just going to cool this track down. These drivers are going to be faster, and you're going to see that the speeds are going to be unbelievable. I've been watching Holloway. I mean, he's on a rail right now. I mean, he's moving.
Yeah, he's only about 0.6 of a second from Tim Lee. Trying to get up there with Tim. Tim's having a great night here tonight. This has really been awesome for him. He kind of fell back to about 8th or right at the beginning of the race, and he has worked really hard to get back into the top 5. Troy Rafford now in 3rd, and he is about to chase down Chris Mefford for that 2nd place. And that's
I noticed that too. Yeah, he's been chasing him down, trying to get to that 2nd spot.
Yep. And I kind of figured that was going to happen. You know, they were saying Troy was the guy going to be one of the guys out here to beat tonight, and he's proven it. He's come from 20th to 3rd, and looking to try to take 2nd from Chris Mefford.
All right, there goes Holloway. He's going to pass Tim Lee there. It took him a few laps to get up there, but he's, like I said, he's on the move. He's about the fastest car on the track right now. But you talked about he's got fresher tires. He's had six more laps of fresh tires. That's why he's moving so quick.
Yeah, that lap right there, he was about 1/10 quicker than our leader. So,
yeah.
But see, that's the difference in the tires too. He's got 6-lap newer tires. So they're about to get to that stage here, Ed, where they're going to be equalized a little bit now. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, and now remember they're only 50% fuel in these cars. So they've been out here. These guys are probably looking at pit stops anytime now. I would say in the next 5 laps, they'll be coming to pit road.
We'll be looking out for that then, for sure.
Looking for green flag pit stop. Put a ways back to 2nd place now. Mefford, 3/4 of a second behind the leader. So with Bobby Summers out there, he has pulled away, and in that clean air, like we said, that's king. All right, 15 cars on the lead lap. The 2 that are 2 laps down, J.R. Johnson and Sean Wilder. We still don't know what happened to Sean Wilder. We can't figure that one out. Unless he got a speeding on pit road or something. There could have been some penalty or something that he got, but he's just really off the pace here tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was watching that too, and actually I was watching Troy up here in the front here, man. You just smacked the wall a little bit, but yeah, but he's still in 3rd, so must just scraped it. He didn't hit it hard. He scraped it a little bit.
Yep. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it very much. Oh, there's a car out there. There's a couple guys coming in. That was Bobby Summers coming to pit road.
Oh yeah, 10-4, Woody.
So green flag pit stops are happening, folks. That put Chris Mefford in the lead, so he'll probably be coming in on this lap, I would say. Just a guess. He sat out long enough there to lead a lap.
If I was Holloway, I'd make sure that damage was off on that car. I mean, he's got a little damage, but he's going to pit now, so.
Yep.
Slow that car down, man. Whoa.
Mefford, Holloway, these guys all coming in, but that gave the lead to Troy Rafford. So Troy leads his first lap. He'll probably be coming in on this lap too. Tim Lee stays out. And I'll tell you, the skies are darkening, Ed, so the lights are on. And this is, like I said, the first time that I have broadcasted a race under the lights here at Texas.
Yeah, it's going to be excitement. I mean, because I haven't seen the Texas lights here, so that's going to be awesome.
Well, Nate DeFayette leads his first lap of the race right there, taking the lead. And he'll probably be coming in, I don't know, on this lap or next, but Douglas Wysocki now goes into 2nd. Douglas started 22nd. Looks like he may be, he's struggling a little bit right now with loose conditions, so he's not long for pit road here. Nate DeFayette showing the way. I don't know, is anybody even in chat? Nobody seems to be chatting it up or anything, or.
Pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah, it is quiet. Well, I know we had 2 other broadcasts going on MaxSpeedTV tonight, so, but I'm not sure if any of them are over. They actually started a little bit before me, so.
Okay.
And Nate DeFayette's still staying out. That put David Gainforth in second, but David is a long way back. Well, matter of fact, he just come to pit road, so that put Bobby Summers. Bobby
Should
Summers.
put him some back in the lead, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's not far ahead of the leader, and it's only him and Nate are on the lead lap right now. Oh, no, Chris Mefford. Mefford just got back on.
I was going to say Mefford should be on the lead lap.
Yep. And here comes Nate into pit road. He's going to have to give up that lead. But he did lead 3 laps. Well, he'll be 4 here when he crosses the line. So pretty good. Pretty good effort for Nate DeFayette. Yes, sir. So eventually that will put Bobby Summers back in the lead. When he comes around, he will retake the lead. And he's got the lead by about 1 3/4 seconds over Chris Mefford. After it all shakes out here.
Nate's still got a pit though, doesn't he, Rudy?
Nate pitted. He's on.
Oh, he already
road.
pitted.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Bobby
right. He was our first car that pitted. That's right.
Yeah. Yep. Bobby Summers did come in, or did take over the lead, excuse me, but he is 1.8 seconds ahead of Chris Mefford, and then Troy Rafford trying to close in on Chris Mefford.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All the way a long ways back. He's got a lot of ground to make up here, running about 4 seconds behind the leader, Bobby Summers. They're getting spread out around the field now, Ed. This is going to make for altogether different race.
Oh, it sure is. Well, there's another thing we always talk about, Rudy, is getting into the pit smoothly and getting out of the pit. If your pit crew is going to do their job to get you back on that track, you know, it's all about time.
Yeah.
So, and when you get a long race and green flag pit stops, man, that's what's going to happen anyways. It's just going to take you longer to catch up to the next driver because you know they're going to run some distance on you.
Yep. Tim Lee has fallen to 7th now. Cade Green. Anthony Poston up to 9th. Now, he's got a little damage on his car. He may be saving them resets for late in the race because we're creeping up on the, well, we are at about the halfway mark, I guess. So, half down, half to go.
Yeah, it sure is, Rudy.
That's another guy. Never count out Anthony Poston. I'm telling you. Never count him out. That guy, when it comes down to the end of the race, he'll be up there bidding for the lead. You can bet.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, yeah, he's a good racer. Like I said, these guys, they got some of these guys in here are the cream of the crop. They are really awesome drivers. I'm kind of surprised Sean Wilder, which he just came to pit road, that he is 3 laps down now. Man. He's just went 3 laps down. Wow. That's going to be tough to come back from. He was one of the guys that helped out John Johnson tonight. Sean Wilder getting the room set up and working on everything. So I got to give a shout out to Sean. He's a good guy. And man, throw yourself right into helping somebody get this stuff done. That's pretty amazing. So shout out to Sean Wilder. Back up front, Bobby Summers still 1 3/4 seconds ahead of Trey Rafford. Now goes into 2nd.
Yeah, I was watching him battle there for a little bit.
Yeah. Troy Rafford. Once he got by Chris Mefford there, I don't know. Mefford might have used up his tires there, trying to keep up with Bobby Summers.
I think so. I mean, it kind of chewed him up a little bit there. So, because you know Holloway, he's on the move still. So
yeah. Holloway's closing in. He's a 1.5 seconds behind Mefford right now, and nothing would make him any happier after being a lap down, after having that wreck and no caution coming out and going a lap down. He's survived that, now come back and used one of his resets. I think he should still have one left.
Yeah, I think he does. If I was smart, I mean, he got a little tag there in the rear end, but it was just a little cosmetic that damage there. So I wouldn't bother even fixing that mess. I mean, because the car's already fast. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so,
man, he is fast. He's He's hanging right there. So, man, he's got to be careful. Don't touch that grass because we already seen what that did to Pondo Co.
Oh yeah, the grass, the apron. I mean, he's driving a good line. He talked about when we had him in the booth and just driving the line. You know what I mean? So that's what he's working on, just driving the line.
Yeah, he's running a really good line there. He's closed the gap a little bit here, picking off a couple of tenths. So I'm thinking, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Mefford may have used up his tires. And look at how much Rafford has pulled away. Almost a full second. He is pulled away from Mefford now.
Yeah, and plus I just noticed that he's running the middle line actually almost. So that's where he's losing actually the grip. You know what I mean? Slowing that car down, getting into the lower the car is in the turns, the faster you're going to be.
Oh, Mrs. Kudaman. Yeah, I think you're Sean Wilder's wife, right? Or something. I don't remember. There's too many people that tune in that, they're related or they're a fan of, or their mother, sister, or father or something. I've heard a lot of them, or cousin or something, or their children. I know a couple of guys that I cover racing, their kids are watching them, and I think that is really awesome. And rooting for them, rooting them on, That's what it's all about. That's why these guys like to race and they like to have a broadcast, because they like to have fans, They're just like a racer in real life. They have their fan base, And I've had racers, and I'm sure you remember, Ed, a lot of racers that we've covered over the years that some drivers had huge fan bases, and they were all in chat rooting for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just like you're sitting in the grandstand. You know what I mean? You see the excitement, what they can do on the track and off the track. It's just unreal. And we want to be honest with you, this is our next level of racing. That's what's going to happen. It's already been televised, and you're televising on national TV now. iRacing is, and it's exploded. It really has, and that's what's going to be exciting. Some of these drivers one day will be on national TV. If you keep up with it, you're going to be in that, that spotlight.
Yeah, because some of them already are with all the races that they got going on iRacing right now. They got one tomorrow that's going to be on Fox Sports 1. And that's going to be iRacing. And that's all the pro drivers. Not pro drivers, the NASCAR drivers.
Yeah, the NASCAR drivers, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Bobby Labonte's going to be in there, Kyle Busch. Gosh, I can't even, a lot of them. I mean, Parker Kligerman's going to be in there. What's his name there? Chase Elliott.
Chase, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's going to be some big names in that race tomorrow. So, yeah, you're right. It has come a long ways. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Troy Rafford has ran down Bobby Summers.
Oh, he sure has. Mm-hmm.
And Bobby, his tires are probably getting to the point where he's just about maybe 10 laps away from making pit stop. He's been out here for 19 laps or 20 laps now. So
Holloway, man, I just can't believe, man. He's just rolling.
Well, Mefford, he's got to get by Chris Mefford up here, but he is closing the gap on him.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, I just think it's just wild that you're lap down, your car was damaged, and look at the spot, you're running the fourth spot. Oh, we have a caution.
Oh.
Something going on in the back.
Todd Poston. Oh, let's go back and see what happened to Todd here. Oh, no. Anthony Poston. I don't know if that was must have been a self-spin. I don't see anybody around him. And this is probably a good time for him because he needs a new car. He's got damage on the car. He will go to the tail end of the lead lap. At least he's still on the lead lap. But I'm waiting to see what happens here. Oh, just come out of the corner. Got into that outside wall. That's a treacherous part of Texas. Oh, and he got hit again, too. Oh, that was the 37 that got into him. J.R. Johnson. So both of them will be looking for new cars. I hope JR's got one left. Man, You know, the guys that save them resets for late in the race are the guys that are going to be up there in the front. So, all right,
you
here we
better
go.
believe it. Mhm.
Pit stops are getting ready to happen here, folks. And, you know, it's pretty close to perfect timing, too, because guys were really starting to struggle with the loose car. They'd been out there for almost 20 laps. And, you know, hey, new tires are always the best.
You bet that right, Rudy.
All right, here they come. No, we'll never see 2 tire changes here, Ed, unless we were like 5 to go or something like that. The guys know that they need to do that for track position, you know.
Oh, right. Yep.
But with these, since the last couple of builds, these cars do not really feel the best on a 2 tire change. And it's kind of it's a bad thing in a way, but it's a good thing in another way, because it really makes the pit stops more interesting.
Okay. This is where our pit crew's got to be perfect for these drivers. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. That's where we always say mistakes, you know, a race can be won on pit road if they make mistakes like that, you know. So, man, good stop. Bobby Summers does come out first, but Troy Rafford right there in second.
Yep, he sure was.
All right, well, let's see if we can get a word in with somebody here. How about, let's see if we can get a word in with Doug Wysocki. Doug, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Doug, how's your race going for you, man? You've come up through the field quite nicely here. You started 22nd, you're in 11th.
Yeah, man, I'm trying. I got tied up behind a few people there and had some issues, and just trying to stay consistent here and bide my time. And I needed that caution. That helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, how much has the track changed now that it's starting to cool off? Do you feel a little more grip out there?
Oh yeah, a lot more grip.
Really?
Yep. Just now you got to manage some tires. Get to the end of this thing.
Right. Yeah, because this makes you push the car a little harder, and makes you use them tires up a little harder either, too. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
yep.
Yeah, I think probably best thing would be don't change how you're running the car, even though it's got more grip. Don't drive it in deeper into corners, or, you know, I don't know. You guys probably know more about that stuff than I do. So you got your strategy all worked out. Now you got a clean car. You got 4 fresh feel goods on it. Now you're ready to head to the front.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens in front of me here and just keep driving my race.
He makes it sound easy, doesn't he, Doug?
Yeah. It's a handful though, man.
I can imagine. It is, you know what I mean? When I race Texas, it's the same way. It's just, you got to hit the right points on the right, you know, each turn has to be smooth, and then you got to be smooth, because if you're not smooth, like you said, you burn the tires up, then you're really struggling at the end. You know, you got to get through the end.
Got to hit your marks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, Doug. Well, good luck out there, man. We'll talk to you after a while.
All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate everything.
Yes, sir.
You bet.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby Summers he has been the boss out here tonight. He has led 74 laps out of the race here at 85. So, man, what a dominating performance. And he has officially led to most laps. I mean, not that they get a prize for that or points or anything like that. So, but boy, he sure would, I'm sure, like to grab that win here tonight.
I bet he would, man, because I would, because they got some nice prizes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to show everybody again. The winner will get, let me get rid of that. All right. The winner will get this really nice poster with their car on it. That's just an example. That was done for Doug Johnson. But that is what they will put their car on there. And it's all dynamic. And, you know, oh, man, it looks really awesome. But that's what the winner will get tonight. That is really cool. I love it. And then, let's see, second place, it gets a $25 iRacing credit. And third place, and the person that has the least amount of incidents out there, will receive a Pit Stall Premier Driver t-shirt.
That's awesome.
So, some good prizes. We'll get them going here, Ed.
You bet, Rudy. Summers leading them down here. We'll wait for our pace car to dive into pit road. Let's tighten those belts, gentlemen, one more time. Okay, our pace car takes a hard left.
Green, green, green.
Green flag wave, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go back racing.
And Troy Radford leads that lap on the outside, trying to make a move on Bobby Summers. Thing of it is about these tires, Ed, you got to give them. Oh, we got one off the track.
Oh.
Tim Lee, no caution on the track.
Oh, boy.
Battle up front here, though, is really heating up. Now, remember, they will have to stop one more time.
I was going to say at least one more time, right?
Yeah, at least one more. Maybe even two, but a caution would change that, you know? So,
oh, right, definitely.
Now, Chris Whitaker trying to get by Chris Mefford here. Looks like he's still side by side with him, but that's kind of a roadblock there for Holloway. Holloway's trying to get the run on him.
Well, he had a good run on him, but he had to back off the gas there because
Yeah.
you ran him over, but he had nowhere to go, so he has to back up a little bit and then just reset your car and, you know, hit your points, man. I mean, that's what you can do.
These guys are really putting the pressure on Summers up there. Let's ride along here with Chris Whitaker. You can see side by side there, Bobby Summers and Troy Radford. Side by side, they've been that way since the drop of the green flag. And eventually that's got to change, Ed, because they're just wearing them tires out.
Oh, yeah, you're racing the car too hard now.
Okay,
just get in line and just drive the track. I always talk about that because you're going to be there in the long run.
Oh man, Radford almost bounced it off of the wall.
Yeah, you're just fighting too hard. I mean, that outside is going to rip your tires up, man.
Yep. Yeah, you can't do that for very many laps, and that's going to pay the price for him. I'm telling you. He comes to the inside, does a crossover.
Oh,
off the
he's got to look. He's got to look.
And almost made contact there with Summers.
Now Summer will have to drive that outside.
Yeah, and that's not what he wanted because he did not want to use up them tires.
No,
He's
you're
going
right.
to have to probably concede to Radford taking that lead over, which he does, and possibly get a run off the corner and maybe get back to the inside of Radford. Nope. Not going to happen that time. They'll have to wait for another lap to try to get that nose up under Radford. But
he's going to take a look now because he's not going to swing that car and then try to block him or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's going to take a look this time. Nope, he ain't got it this time.
Yep, and Holloway into third. Him and Whitaker almost make contact.
Yeah, I see that there going on, and I think Holloway's waiting for something to happen up front so you can pass them both.
Yeah, that's highly possible. I mean, I know I kind of took that away from my buddy Holloway saying that I was picking Bobby Summers to win, but I know, Daniel, he can be in that lucky position now and then. This is what it's all about.
There goes Summers. I don't mean to interrupt, but Summers taking a look right now.
Yep.
He's got that pass.
When you think about what these guys got to go through to get there, and keeping yourself in the front of this pack is so difficult. Well, with that little wiggle there by Radford, Holloway looks to the inside and may get that pass complete on Radford.
I was worried about Holloway because I was worried about Holloway, Rudy. He hit the apron there a little bit on that grass side. So please don't hit that again.
No. Stay away from that grass. Yeah.
I bet anybody, Rudy, his nerves are on edge right now.
Oh, man. These guys are white knuckling it right now. I'm telling you.
You know they are.
Oh, man. Looking back on Holloway there, that's 0.3 of a second. And Holloway with a lot of company there with Troy Radford. That was quite the pass there that Holloway did pull on him.
Oh, yeah. Look how fast he is in the turns. I mean,
yeah,
Summers, just you don't know what he's out for. I mean, he's been quick here.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Holloway was less than a tenth quicker than Bobby Summers on that lap. Less than a tenth.
Oh, look at this. Do a crossover he did.
Yep. And here he goes, passing for the lead. Oh my gosh. Tell me
He'll
he
take this
isn't the
lead.
guy to beat here tonight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that car's on a rail.
Holloway just led his first lap of the race.
Summers trying to get it going there on that high side, but that's just hard up there.
Yep. Radford now looking to the bottom. And Radford, we've already seen he's no stranger to going too wide here and battling with the second place or the leader. And I'm kind of concerned now about Bobby Summers' car I think him and Radford just raced a little bit too hard on that battle there. And I think both of them might have really ripped them tires up.
It could be. I mean, if you're racing that hard, I mean, you should just relax and just drove the track. But nobody wants to do that anymore. They want to win. They want to win on the first lap, or beat that car on the first lap.
I know, isn't that something? How that works?
Yeah. But yeah, Holloway, when we took that Holloway, look at he rolled all the way from the back, got wrecked out, and now look at him. He's leading this race.
I know it. He just led his first couple of laps of this race, man. That's pretty amazing stuff right there. Yes, sir. And again, up front with this in clean air.
Yes, exactly. And we talk about that all the time. You got to have that fresh air. I mean, underneath that nose of that car, and that actually will pull that car forward. You know what I mean? You're not in the draft. You're not getting sucked back. You know what I mean? You're not burning your tires up because now you can relax as you're in the front.
Yeah. So the
guy in the back, because the guy in the back is going to burn his equipment up because he's trying to catch you.
The car, the car is like, it races totally different when you're out there in the clean air. You got no aero push around the car. There's nothing. Because you see a lot of times, we really notice it on super speedways when the guys are in packs like that. The guys that are running back in like third or fourth in a pack of cars are like weaving all over the place. That guy in the front is just as straight as an arrow.
Oh, definitely.
There's no air disturbance up there,
Right, exactly. But you look at Summers now, he's coming back because he's really, really pushing that car.
Yep. Yeah, I think he might have backed off there to kind of cool them tires off a little bit for as hard as him and Troy Radford were racing. And he does make the pass on Holloway. Holloway said, yeah, go ahead because I know you're fast. I'm just going to, I'm just kind of comfortable here. He wanted to get up there and lead some laps. Test it out, see what that clean air was going to feel like on his car. Now he knows. Now he can maybe deal with that as the race goes on. These guys got to think about pit stops here probably in about the next 10 or 12 laps. Somewhere along in there. Anthony Poston, which was involved in that wreck, got his car fixed up. He's back up into the top 10.
Oh, Holloway all over Summers, man. All over.
I know it. He ain't giving him any break.
He ain't giving no room
right there.
No, you're right.
No, look at that.
He knows he has a fast car. He already knows that.
I would say right now those two are pretty much equal out there. The way they're racing each other.
Yeah.
They're pretty much in kind of equal territory of. That's pretty interesting. You can see Holloway. He's really putting the moves on Summers. He's making Summers work for it.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, that was given. Like I said, Summers is in clean air right now, and it's just a guy in the back of him. Just you can get up on him because you got that tight draft. He's passing him's another thing. But we saw him do it before, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna hand him out or nothing right now. But I mean, he'll be at the end there.
Good racing going on though. And
Radford right there in the back behind it in that third spot. He's fast too. You know what I mean? So we got some fast drivers up here in the front. It's just who's gonna win this thing. You know what I mean? That's where you want to be. Who's gonna save their tires?
Well, I'll tell you, a guy that's really good at saving
Holloway
tires.
Looking on the inside again.
A guy that's really good at saving tires, Chris Whitaker. He's sitting in fifth, and he's watching them guys up there using up them tires. And man, that's gonna make a big difference.
There is. That's one thing we talked about, Rudy. Saving your equipment. We always talk about that. That guy may be the smart guy. Those guys are going to burn your stuff up, and he's going to pass them all.
You bet. Holloway to the lead now. I was just looking there. Sean Wilder now is right behind those leaders. It's a shame that Sean had problems there and is 3 laps down because, man, I'll tell you what, he's got a fast car right now. I was just looking at it there a minute ago. He's got a very fast car keeping right up with these guys, the JDS Motorsport. And he is in 15th position, 3 laps down. That's a shame.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Rudy.
Because I know Sean's a great driver out there, man. The guy that he put a lot of time into this, helping John out with everything, and you always like to see guys like that do all the work or most of the work or some of the work or whatever. You like to see him run well,
Chris Midford is going into pit road. I don't know what's going on. Is that a scheduled stop or?
Yeah, early pit stop maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he can make it from here. See, that's the thing. He's inside that window. He can make it the rest of the way now on this pit stop. John Johnson, we haven't talked about John all night long. Started 15th, running in 11th. Got a good, clean car. Another one of the JDS Motorsports guys. And the guy that started all of this here at the pit stall.
Our leader, Holloway, just going to pit road. He was leading the race. Now he drops down in the pit. That's what he does.
They can make it. I put Bobby Summers back. You're going to see Bobby come in here before too much longer. And these guys they're probably hoping for a caution. That might be why they're not coming in yet. Oh, here he comes. Him and Radford both coming in side by side together. Ooh, man.
Slow that car down, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a tough pit entrance. A lot of people don't realize that. This is a very tough pit entrance here. It's
all the way on the way out.
Yeah, it reminds me of Atlanta, like I was talking about earlier. Atlanta, boy, you got to be off the throttle on the backstretch to drop it down on the apron to come around. And when you come around out of turn 4, pit road's right there. And that's
it sure is. Yeah, it's
exactly
right.
the way this track is, Well, they gave the lead back to Nate DeFayette, excuse me.
Yeah.
And he was leading before on this here because he pitted early, but now he's staying out. And he's probably going to be coming to pit road here before too much longer. And I don't know, let's see, Chris Whitaker. Chris Whitaker took over the lead here now. 2-tire stop for Chris Whitaker. I don't know if that was a good call.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to find out. If he's going to be able to hold off some of these guys. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, Mefford is behind him, but he is like 1.2 seconds back. Mefford just got by the leader, so he's back on the lead lap. Bobby Summers is next. He's coming up on, and you know what's really a heartbreaker? I'll tell you what. It's really a heartbreaker to go out here and just dominate a race and lead the most laps of it and don't win the race.
Yeah,
and right now that's kind of where Bobby Summers sits. Okay, unless he can really find some horsepower in that car and get up there with them guys. Now with Chris Whitaker only taking 2 tires, could make a difference. Here comes Radford on the inside. That is 4th position.
Yes, it is, Rudy.
Keep battling. And he is going to get Summers. Oh, man. Close. Holloway into the picture now.
Holloway, I would Holloway. I would just take and drive that rest of the car on the track. Don't worry about these guys that really fighting to, try to win the race. You'll be at there. I always look at you'll be at there at the end. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He knows he's got a fast car. You still got a ways to go.
Well, Nate DeFayette's still leading, but I'm kind of curious as to what his plan is here. They're inside the 20 to go. If he stops now, he'll have plenty of fuel to make it to the end, even including the green-white checkered. So, if I remember correctly, I think it was only 1 green-white checkered. Yeah, 1 green-white checkered attempt if we need it.
Right, exactly.
So, I don't know if his plan on, if he's just hoping for a caution or what's going on with Nate right now. but he's still staying out there. He can't make it the rest of the way. He's got.
Definitely not.
He's going to have to come in the next lap or two. So, and when he does, that's going to put Chris Whitaker in the lead with that 2-tire change.
We got about 18 laps, 18 or 17 more laps to go.
18, 19.
19, yeah.
Yep. Coming to 18 no, I'm sorry, it is 18.
Yeah.
He's still staying out, man. I don't know what, man, he's really pushing his luck right now. Well, while that's all going on, we're waiting to see when he's going to pit. Chris Whitaker leading with 2-tire change and Chris Mefford closing in on him. It's about to get interesting up here in the front, Ed.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. And, I mean, you might as well.
DeFayette coming to pit road.
Yeah,
So
he couldn't stay out that long, man.
Yep.
That's such a long time. He's probably hoping it was going to be a caution to come out.
Yeah.
So he, be on that lead lap and get some of these
Exactly.
guys a lap down.
Exactly. Well, that's going to put Chris Whitaker into the lead. And only by a couple of tenths over Chris Mefford. And Mefford did a 4-tire change. So how long is it going to take before he can actually get around Chris Whitaker? Here he goes, taking a look. And this would be a pass for the lead. Mefford led 1 lap earlier. And he takes it to the bottom. Whitaker's not going to fight him too awful much. As I say that, they're battling side by side, though.
Yeah, I know.
He got him. Yeah, Whitaker. He knew with them 4 tires, it was inevitable.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Here comes Troy Rafford. Rafford. Outside.
Oh, Summers right there, man. Summers.
Man, yeah.
Gotta take a look, man.
They run him down quick, didn't they?
Oh, kind of a little block in there or something? I don't know. Looks like a little block in there.
Might be.
Oh, Summers
Outside.
dropping way and making it 3 wide.
Yes, sir. 3 wide on the backstretch here at Texas, folks. Summers taking it for second place. Rafford comes back.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. There's no holding anything back now, Ed. The race
Oh,
is
no,
almost
you got
over.
to go. It's
Yeah,
time to go now.
Yes.
You got 13 laps to roll. Let's roll.
Summers, Rafford. Summers down the bottom. Rafford goes way up high trying to get that runoff. Not going to be able to do it. Summers coming back on Chris Mefford. I think Summers is going to eventually get this. Oh,
Boy, there's
man.
a tight racing right there in the top.
Yes,
there.
it is. Coming to 12 to go. So this is the time to make it all happen right here. And I
all
do
the way
believe-
down here, all the way looking here, see what's going up in the front there, watching.
Yep, Summers did lead that lap. All the way still battling with Whitaker. Well, the thing of it is everybody's trying to get in that top 3. That's where all the prizes are, so
Right, exactly.
if we can
Yep.
get into that top 3, the leader gets that nice poster. Oh, we got a
we have
caution.
a caution. Oh my God.
John Johnson going around.
Oh, he sure did.
Oh, let's go see what happened to John here. Must have been a lone crash there because nobody's near him.
Looks like he hit the wall of it and bounced off and spun
Oh.
sideways.
Man, we've
That's
been
what
seeing
happened.
that.
He got the wall there, smacked the wall, brings it down to the left side into the inside wall, saves the inside wall, and then spins it.
Oh, man. Yeah, it would look like he was trying to make a pass there.
Yeah, then he caught
Oh,
the inside
man.
wall right there.
Well, that throws everybody's strategy out the window.
It sure does, man.
Now, I would say these guys will come to pit road because new tires are going to make a big difference here. And
Oh, you better
planning-
believe it. You want new rubber for the end
I
of this.
wouldn't take any gas, I wouldn't take any fuel. No fuel.
No fuel, just tires.
4 tires and out of there.
Yep,
Because
I would
you
do.
want to keep that car as light as you can.
No tear off, no gas, just tires.
Yep. If they don't come in, I'll be very surprised. But yep, Summers
Who
is
goes
coming
in? Who's going to stay? Look, all our leaders. Yep. Mhm.
I don't think anybody's going to fake out on that one. They're once they committed to come to pit road, that's it, man. They are committed.
Oh yeah, definitely, Rudy. Well, we're looking for excitement race here. I hope it stays green all the way. The rest.
Yeah, no kidding, man. This will be pretty interesting. Timothy Trowbridge looks like stays out. Did he stay out? Yeah, him and Nate DeFayette. They stay out. I don't know. Well, Trowbridge has got about 15 lap old tires, and Nate DeFayette has got 7 lap old tires. Now these guys are all pitting, and they're going to have fresh rubber on their cars. And Summers comes off of pit road first. Well, one of the guys I kind of wanted to talk to here was Brandon Mefford. I think maybe Brandon Mefford might have won that race off of pit road. Let me see if I can get him in here. Brandon Mefford, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, tell me about the 2-tire stop call.
Yeah, guys, I thought I was a lot better, there in the middle of a run. So, and my tire wear's been really good on the left side. So why not give it a shot? Go for the win.
That is right. I mean, I'm not denying that it's not a good call. I'm just asking, how you feel about what made you decide to do that 2-tire pit call. Was it just for track position and a possible win?
Yeah, really just hoping to get these guys behind me that are fast, to be honest with you.
Well, we were just witnessing somebody that did a 2-tire call there just a little bit ago, and it worked okay for about 5 laps, and boy, then they reeled him in and they just blew him off, But you're gonna have probably about 5 to go when you guys get ready to go green, so it might have been a very good call for you to try to pull out that. Well, what do you think of that first place prize, or that nice poster?
Hey, I'll take any of those prizes.
Oh, man, yeah.
I've never won anything on here, so I'll take it.
Well, that first prize there, man, with your car on the poster, and it's all dynamic and everything, it looks freaking awesome, man. And it would really look good to see that car on a poster, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, I hope we can do some here. Get it on there.
Sir. All right, brother. Well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there. Stay focused and hit those marks.
That's right, Brandon. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that might be the right call for him, Rudy. I mean, like he said, he wants to get up in the front. He said he was good in the center, so we'll see what happens, man. I mean, sometimes, you got 5 or 4 laps to go. That might have been the right call for him.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. And I'm sure, Ed, we're going to see a little blocking. I have no doubt in my mind.
That's what it takes to to win the race. I mean, I don't know as far as blocking. I mean, is it 2 to go or 3 to go or is it 5 to go? I don't know. I don't have the rules. What their what's their call? Like I said, man, I guess that's up to them. I mean, how do you block and who you get wrecked, or we hope we don't see any wrecks to the blocking, but we'll see what happens.
Well,
I see our lap down cars are passing the pace cars, so we're going to get ready to go racing here, Rudy.
Yeah. Only 5 cautions tonight, Ed. That's pretty dang good out of 130 laps. That's pretty doggone good.
I really enjoyed watching these guys race it up, man, and it looks like they were having a lot of fun up there. But like you said, man, it's white knuckle driving out here, I bet you, tonight, because you know what, when the track changes from warm to cold temperatures, then you got to start driving your style a little bit different.
Right. Yep. And these guys said that the cars have been feeling a whole lot better on the cooler tracks here, so it's going to be anxious. I'm going to be anxious here to see how this is going to go here with the 2 out front stayed out. Okay. Timothy Trowbridge has got 17 lap old tires on his car. Nate DeFayette got 9 lap old tires. Everybody behind them just pitted. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've
So
got
that-
fresh tires.
These drivers in the front, man, they're just gonna blow right by them because I mean, you gotta think, man. These tires are old, and they're gonna on the restart, they're gonna start slipping. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Rudy. Pace car dives in onto the left side here of our pit road here, waiting for the green flag to drop. Timothy down, he's running them down here. Green flag drops, gentlemen. Let's go back racing.
All right, good start there. No tire spin. I was really
No
thinking
tire
that
spin
we
off
might see him.
Timothy's car, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Let's see if we can hold him off.
Oh, here comes Summers to the bottom. He's going to go three wide.
Summers in the bottom. We got
and he's going for the lead.
Biddeford at the bottom of the
Four
track.
wide.
Oh, we got a spin. We got a wreck.
Yep, there it is. They went 4 wide there for a second. Nate DeFayette guy, oh my gosh, he is totally destroyed.
Holloway got into that. Oh, Holloway,
no.
he tried to save it, but nothing he could done.
Well, let's go back here and see exactly what happened. I'm going to go to the far chase view. It was on Nate DeFayette. Now, when they went 4 wide, things were going to get too tight going into the corner like that. I knew it wasn't going to last.
No, you knew it wasn't. No.
Yeah, now here they go 3 wide here. Chris Whitaker comes up through. They're going 4 wide. And look at this on the outside. And right there, they get pinched. And Nate DeFayette gets tapped in the back by Timothy Trowbridge. And it's on from there. Well, he did manage to get into the back quarter panel there of Bobby Summers, but it wasn't bad enough to get him out of shape. Oh, boy, I'm going to tell you, Nate DeFayette went for one heck of a ride. Oh, my gosh. What a ride he went for, folks. I don't know if I can go on board here. Watch this here. This is about enough to make you sick.
Twisting and turning, and he's up on his top spinning.
Unbelievable right there. That guy, he went for a heck of a ride. 19 there, the 19. Who's in the 19? Who is in the 19? I don't see anybody in the 19 car out here. I don't have a 19. Oh, Cade Green. Yeah, Cade Green. He got caught up in that too. Man.
We're almost going 4 wide here, going in the turn.
Yeah. Well, they were. That's why it didn't work out. It got too tight. Oh, my
Way
gosh.
too tight, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe 4 wide here at Texas, man. That's awesome. Well, tell me it's not important for somebody to get up there and win that nice poster for a prize. That is really important, to a lot of drivers.
Well, they got another chance at it.
Yep. Well, let's see.
It looks like a little neck holding in that too, Rudy. I noticed.
Let's see, who can we talk to now? How about let's talk to well, let's see, John's on pit road. Doggone it. Let's talk to Todd Poston here. Todd Poston, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do, Rudy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Well, you got caught up in that one wreck, and man, you kept your reset. You didn't use your reset. You got a little damage on it, and you were okay. You used the reset finally. Now you got a little damage on that right front corner again. Is it affecting the speed?
It doesn't seem to be, but we're going to find out here when we go green. Hopefully, since it won't be too long of a green flag run, it'll be okay.
Well, let's see. I'm not sure if this is going to be green-white checkered. Yeah, this will be a green-white checkered right here.
Yes, it will.
Oh, man. One attempt at it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sadly, my teammate got taken out there, and he doesn't have a faster pair left anymore.
Yep. Well, I can't wait to go bumper to bumper with you tomorrow night, buddy.
Oh, yeah. We can't wait to have you out there.
Heck yeah, man. It's going to be fun. So, well, good luck out there, Anthony. I said at the beginning of the show, you're going to be a guy that's going to be pushing it the hardest out there, and you're a very competitive driver, a very good driver, and always look for you at the end of the race. And here you are. This is your chance to shine right here. Put that car in victory lane.
Yes, sir. We're going to try.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Yeah, I can't wait to race with them guys tomorrow night, Ed. That's going to be fun.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta ask him if we can get invited. That'd be good.
Well, I mean, it'll be in the hosted section, but I'll take care of all that. We'll get it. We'll get it ironed out. Well, this is gonna use up their one green white checkered attempt, Ed. So it'll be 2-lap shootout.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What's gonna happen?
Yep.
I guess I always say, who wants it more?
That's right. Well, thanks to the Right Choice Electric for being a sponsor, and Iwraps from Joseph Johnson. Thanks to those guys for being the official sponsors here tonight. And thanks to the Pit Stall, John Johnson, Sean Wilder. These guys put a lot of time into this, a lot of effort, a lot of work, putting up practice sessions, recruitment races, and all that. I don't even know what all them guys do because I'm always seeing these guys getting ready to go racing. So they do an amazing job.
Hey, Rudy, you can get them going this time. Or last time.
What? Oh, John. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, Todd poked me. We'll get a word in with John. That's a shame he's on pit road. Doggone. All right, this will be it, Ed. It's going to be a green-white checkered right to the end here, so let's see who's got the better car. Brandon Mefford, Bobby Summers. Bobby Summers has led a lot of laps here tonight. He's going to try to get a good restart on this. He's going to try to time it right. So pace car's in. Brandon Mefford in control of this restart. Green is out. We're underway. This will be it, folks. 2-lap shootout. Mefford and Summers on the front row. And into the picture comes Chris Mefford.
Mefford, where did he come from? Whoa.
Wow.
Up on the high side, can he look on the inside? Oh, I don't know. He's not going to block him.
Yep, and Jason Eisenhower right there. Chris Mefford. He led earlier in the race, and man, look at that run that he just got.
That's a big run.
Holy smokes. 1 to go. White lap. White flag, I meant.
No, white lap. We got a wreck.
Oh, doesn't matter. Race is still good.
Yep.
That put Chris Whitaker in second. And Troy Rafford into third. There's going to be a battle for second place. I don't know who's going to win that battle. But Chris Mefford,
the guy on the low side, he's got it.
Chris Mefford comes off of turn 4 for the final time and takes the checkered flag here in Texas. Congratulations to him. Awesome finish. Man, what a run right there. Troy Rafford will be second, Chris Whitaker third. Well, we'll get these guys down here just a minute, folks, so stay with us. Let's see what they got to say about the race tonight. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Chris Mefford. Man, what a finish. That was one heck of a run at the very end right there.
Yeah, the guys in front of us had 2 tires, and then Bobby's on the outside, so on our restarts, the inside's more preferable. I had 4 tires, and I'm underneath Brandon going into 3, and luckily I got him coming off 4.
Man, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a run. You didn't lead a lot of laps tonight, but you led the last one, the most important one, and you win that nice poster with your car officially put on that poster. That is so awesome. So unique. It's something that you never see, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely something pretty spectacular, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I hate the way the race kind of ended a little bit because I know Brandon was having a good run. Bobby was having a good run. Troy, I'm not sure what happened to him. It said unsafe pit entry, but I mean, we was all nose to tail going into pit road, so I'm not really too sure on that. I mean, he rebounded with the second place. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he was just stupid fast.
I know he was. I know it. I thought it was going to come down to him and Bobby Summers battling out at the end, but boy, I'll tell you what. Is Brandon your brother? Or who's what is Brandon to you? Chris?
What's that? I'm sorry.
What is Brandon to you? Is he your brother or what?
Yeah, he's my older brother. He used to race some late models and street stocks up here in Indiana till a couple years ago. Then we kind of hung it up for a little bit. But yeah, he's my brother.
Well, both of you guys got to that front like that, and it looked like it was going to come down to both of you until he got taken out there at the very end. Now, that was kind of a bummer right there because I would have really liked to seen you two brace it up. That would have been so awesome, you know. But it didn't happen. But you come home with the win tonight. So now I'm not sure where you guys go. I didn't look at the schedule to see where you guys go next week, next month, I should say, not next week. Let's see. Let me take a look at it here real quick. I've got the schedule here. You guys go to Kansas, April 25th. So what's your thoughts on that? Another 1.5 mile track.
I used to be very good at 1.5 miles, but this is my first time at the new Texas, and it's definitely different. Really, really wide grooves.
Yep.
Kansas is kind of a little bit similar. I know you can save a little tires at Kansas because you kind of got to lift a little bit. Here, I mean, it's just so hard. You got to dig on the bottom, and you just burn the tires up, so there's almost no saving. But I'm looking forward to it. I know us at Falcon Motorsports, we like those 1.5 miles. We like to pounce on them things.
It makes interesting racing, I think, when you're on 1.5 miles. These cars are, I know they're probably not designed perfectly for 1.5 miles, but you know, I think that's where it is the most exciting racing is on 1.5 mile track with these cars.
Yeah, I'm still kind of not a fan of them, to be completely honest. I liked back before you couldn't use the draft to keep up. That way you can really show the drivers out there,
right,
what they are. But like people say, the draft's the great equalizer.
Yeah, it sure is. It is. You know, it really has made a game changer out of this with kind of becoming more pack racing where you're on top of each other. But that's what's brought the thrill and excitement out to the viewers, you know, people that are watching, your fans. And that's what's brought the excitement out. People are excited to see a finish, just like what we just witnessed right there. That was an exciting finish, you know. If you were out there 10 car lengths ahead of somebody because you were just better at this track, it wouldn't be exciting.
Right, exactly. I know when you're following somebody, you're carrying so much speed going in the corners.
Right.
And like I was saying earlier, you can't really save because you gotta lift and then try to dig, and it's just so difficult.
I know it. All right, well, Chris, who you got to thank for this victory here tonight?
I'd like to thank Troy. Troy kind of told me, how to run this place. Like I said, I haven't ran it yet. He said it's pretty dang on wide, and said 3 and 4 is pretty wide open. Also, shout out to my other Falcon Motorsports teammates, Doug and Brandon. Brandon had a heck of a run going. Doug had some incidents early, but he rebounded very well. I said Tyler and Tom, they couldn't make it tonight, but man, it's just been so fun. Also, thank you for broadcasting it. All the guys from the Premier Pit Stall League, admins, to the racers, to the wives behind the scenes. I mean, really without the ladies, we couldn't really do a lot of this stuff. So,
yes, sir. Well, very good. Congratulations to you. Leading 5 laps here tonight, taking the checkered flag. Chris Mefford is our winner and winning that nice poster. So thanks for talking with us, Chris, and good luck next month at Kansas.
Thank you, Rudy. Be safe, buddy.
Yes, sir. You too. All right, we got second place here, Troy Radford. Troy, man, I was really kind of looking for you to win this.
Yeah, me too, and get that mystery penalty there towards the end of the race. I was lucky to get a second place out of it.
Yeah. Well, you're going to win the $25 iRacing credits. That's not a bad night.
No, I'm not going to complain there.
Yeah. I'm sure you would like to have the top prize, but hey, that second prize ain't too bad either. Well,
exactly.
them races between you and Bobby Summers were really interesting there about mid-pack or mid-race. Tell me about some of them battles there. Did you guys kind of finally backed out of that? Did you think maybe you guys were just chewing up your tires too much?
Yeah, I got to the point where Bobby is a very, very talented racer, and he's very hard nosed. So you get midway through the race there, and I was like, me and Dang Bobby are going to wreck each other running for the lead halfway through the race. So I started backing off there, just try to save tires, and ended up actually started to gap him with what looked like was going to be the winning move. Had about 3/4 on him, which was I think enough to hold him off. And then got held up by a lap car, and that was kind of the hard part. Is the lap cars just did not want him give any room, so kind of really tied us up, and kind of got everything back. Oh, of course, then we had the caution towards the end, but a lot of respect for Bobby. Me and him have ran together for a long time, and heck, he's one of those that I know if we get together, it's on accident. But I just didn't want to do that in the middle of the race,
Yeah. Well, he just dominated this race here tonight, and as we always say, when a guy gets out there and dominates a race like that, and then somebody else gets a win, it's kind of disheartening to the poor guy that just led the most laps of the race out there and dominated, and not to get the win. That kind of hurts a little.
Oh, of course.
But great run out there tonight, Troy. Winning here tonight at Texas. You guys go to a 1.5-mile track again next month at Kansas. And I know that track's a total different animal than this 1.5 miles. So what do you got? What are you going to have to try to do to get to victory lane next month? Because I know that track's hard to pass.
Yeah, that's the problem with Kansas. Kansas is a top feeder track. I'm curious to see with the new tire model if you can do anything. I know traditionally Kansas, man, you're at the outside. You can't do anything. So tonight I kind of wanted to lay back and catch up, and Kansas is going to be wanting to qualify up front and really try to dominate.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's just exactly what you're saying right there. It's just a top feeder you can't pass. You have to do, if you're going to do it, you got to do it inside of 10 laps with new tires. Because if you don't, after that, you better just ride. That's about all you can do.
Yeah. That's what I always say. The Kansas is just a riding track.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right. Well, Troy coming home second tonight, winning $25 iRacing credits. Congratulations to you. Who you got to thank for this second place?
A big one, of course, out there, the Falcon Motorsports guys. I really hated to see Brandon have that bad luck at the end. He looked like he was going to pick up his first league win, and just didn't quite work out for him. But the main thing, of course, out there for the what we do with Racing for a Cause, Lucky Fin Project, which is a big one in my family. National Kidney Foundation, of course, like Chris said earlier, you got to thank the wives, because if they ain't happy, then we ain't racing.
Exactly. Good call. All right. Well, Troy, congratulations again, brother. And we'll catch you next month. And leading 4 laps tonight. So you did fairly well. That was pretty good. But man, I'll tell you what, it would have been good to see in victory lane, but Chris was just a little bit better than you and took that victory away.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get to third place here, Ed. Chris Whitaker coming home third. Chris, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, I was saying earlier that you were going to be a stick in somebody's mud here tonight, but it just didn't quite happen. Can you fill us in on why not?
Yeah, coming in 1 and 2, they started wrecking. I was going to try to get in there and start dicing it up. When they started spinning, I come out of the gas and gave the 94 a run up the inside, and I didn't have a chance to catch first after that. It was just riding to the finish line.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, we seen that wreck, and it was a shame to see the guys that were taken out of that. Brandon Mefford, of course, and Daniel Holloway got caught up in that. There were some really good guys that were up there racing for that got caught up in that. But, man, I'll tell you what, not bad coming from 11th. It didn't take you long to get inside that top 5. And you stayed there pretty much the whole race, and were a thorn in a lot of guys' sides up there for quite a while. So I got to give it up to you, Chris. No surprise. I know how you race, and you're a good racer. and it was a very clean job. Good clean race tonight too, by the way. Only 5 cautions. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the goal every week, is just to come out and have a clean race and sportsmanship. And I just want to give a shout out to John Johnson and the Pit Stall Premier Series and Heatwave Design with Cameron Kobe and who else? I think that's about everybody.
Yeah. Well, I concur. John's a heck of a nice guy, and he put on a good show here. Well, I guess you're going to win the T-shirt, one of the T-shirts here tonight. Pit Stall, Pit Stall Premier Series T-shirt.
That's awesome. And a big thanks to you, Rudy. You do an amazing job.
Well, thank you, sir. I had my old buddy back in the booth with me here, the guy that actually started MaxSpeedTV with me, Ed Hewitt. So it was good to have him into the booth here with me tonight. It's been a long time since he's been in here, so it was good to have him back. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Chris. Well, okay, now I'm going to ask you. You guys go to Kansas, another 1.5 mile track next month, and we know how Kansas is. It's totally different than Texas here. You guys had a lot of grip there tonight. You could make some passes. Next week at Kansas, it's a top rider track. If you're going to make a move, you got to make it inside 10 laps with new tires. If not, you just got to forever hold your peace. So what is your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm not historically a good qualifier, so it's going to be one of those pit stop races where you just try to pick up spots there. And if I get a shot to make any moves on fresh tires, I will. But other than that, like you said, just ride and try to stay out of trouble.
Very good. All right, Chris. Well, congrats again. You did lead 2 laps here tonight. We'll see you next month at Texas. And I don't know if are you racing tomorrow night?
I might.
Oh, come on, man. I want to bump fenders with you.
Oh, if you're running, then I'll definitely be there.
I want to be there, man. Heck yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night, but we'll see you next month here for the pit stall. So congrats again on 3rd, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Rudy.
All right.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Awesome race. I had fun up here broadcasting. Man, you guys do a hell of a job out there, man. Awesome race.
Thanks, Ed. You were before my time, but it's good to meet you, and I'll enjoy watching the show later.
10-4, Chris.
All right, Ed, let's run down through the final results here. Chris Mefford comes home with the win. Troy Rafford will finish 2nd. Chris Whitaker 3rd. Bobby Summers, after leading the most laps tonight, man, that's a disappointing finish for leading the most laps. I'm sure he's happy that he, at least finished the race, but he would have really liked to got in victory lane. And Todd Poston, top 5 for him, man. I told you he'd be there at the end. Timothy Trowbridge, 6th. Cade Green, 7th. David Gainforth in 8th. Daniel Holloway, 9th. Douglas Wysocki, 10th. Brandon Mefford will finish 11th. Jason Eisenhower, 12th. Nate DeFayette will finish 13th. Sean Wilder with 14th place finish. Even though he was 3 laps down, he still wound up finishing 14th. Tim Lee, 15th. Don Johnson's finishes 16th. J.R. Johnson, 17th. Tom Labar, 18th. Pondo Co., 19th. Rit Cadote, 20th. Brandon Herndon, 21st. David Anderson with them connection issues. He has got to get that ironed out, Ed. Golly, man.
Yeah, he sure does. I just felt bad for that driver.
And Doug Johnson, 23rd. And David Cox did not start the race. So, well, Ed, thank you so much. It was so awesome to have you in the booth with me. And I mean that, brother. You know that. Appreciate that.
It's been wonderful. It's a great time. You know me. I always have a good time when I'm up there broadcasting with you and watching the race, man. And the drivers out here, oh wow. Unbelievable. Good drivers.
I know it. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.